Hello, everyone. Tashina Gonzalez here, your favorite holistic business coach. I'm back with my emotional wellness, mental wellness update. Again, happy Minority Mental Health Month. This is a time for us to talk about it, all the things, right? So I posted in my WhatsApp status, and I told you guys earlier I was like a little bit needing some emotional support. And it always goes back to one of the things that, like I shared, tomorrow I'm doing one of my corporate clients. And when I went there last time, it was a little bit after my surgery, and I made it over there. And they were like, what if you got some really deep stuff going on? And I'm like, just increase the dosage, right? Like, so for me, I'm tired of traveling without having any issues. I got home fine. And I'm supposed to be grounded for a little bit. And then I'm going to be going to Europe in August. And right now, I have my flight there booked. And I've booked my flight back. So I'm going to France, hopefully Portugal and Spain. I'm going there for the European Young Living Convention. Super excited about that because I have teammates over in the UK. And I've never been to those sexy countries in Europe. I went to the International Convention in 2019 in the Netherlands, and I visited Croatia. So I'm super excited to do that. I got home, so I had to renew my passport, and it was May 31st that it's going to expire, and I had my May start out the way that my May started out, right, y'all? So I was in Puerto Rico, 2 family deaths within a week, then rear-ended on the 10th, then had my surgery May 27th. So, and then I had stuff already booked, travel already booked, right? So May 18th, I sent off all my information, which was stressful. I barely didn't want to do it, but I got my little pictures done. I got my cashier's check. I printed off because I don't have a printer. Printed off all my stuff to renew my passport. Sent it off May 18th. And I'm like, I hope I get it before I go on this 3+ week where I'm going to be gone from my house. But if I don't, it'll be here when I get back, right? So I get back and I have something. I'm like, yes, my passport is here. And I open it and it says that I forgot to sign it. There's no signature, so they couldn't process it. So now I have no passport before I go to France. My flight is booked for August 3rd. And I'm trying to move it, but American Airlines won't even look at me nor issue my ticket because I don't have a valid passport. Expedited passport is 5 to 7 weeks. My flight is August 3rd. What is today, y'all? So I have to try to get an appointment. I call today for an appointment, and they're just like not answering the phone. Like, they're not answering the phone. I finally get through, and they're like, you can only get an appointment 2 weeks before. Your flight is August 3rd. That means we're not even booking your appointment. Call back on Friday so we can get you in the 21st, 22nd. So, as you can imagine, my stress level is really high because I don't even know like where I'm staying at these places. Like, that's what I want to work on this week. And I don't even know how to get around Europe. And I'm like, so I don't, like, the beginning of my trip, I don't know when it's going to start because I'm trying to change a flight, but I can't because I don't have a passport, and I can't get a passport until, like, not even, like, anytime soon. Like, it's going to be probably July 22nd. So anyways, that had me overwhelmed. Plus, I've just been out of pocket, right, y'all? So we just explained what May was like. And then I was on short-term disability, y'all. Like, I had enough energy to do certain things, and I run a business, y'all. So what happens when you're self-employed and you run a business? I mean, I still have my daytime job, and I'm grateful to Jehovah God for that. And I still have income. Things could be worse. But I'm trying to make moves in a lot of my business, and, like, the wheels just stopped for about 8 weeks. Like I just was posting in Discord and they're like, hey, I haven't heard from you in a while. And I was like, yeah, my life fell apart for all of May and June. Although I had tons of fun in June though. I mean, from the time I started traveling, June 13th, I had tons of fun. But I also didn't get to engage as much as so that made me feel overwhelmed, which I haven't felt overwhelmed in a really long time, y'all. I haven't felt overwhelmed in a really long time. It used to be my normal state of mind because I had so much emotional work to do. And so overwhelmed was the only thing because I was trained not to feel my emotions and did all this emotional work. So that's where I was earlier today. I recorded a body scan mindfulness session because I was actually going on Airbnb in order to start trying to look for places, figure out where I'm going to stay when I get to Europe. And I saw that they had Airbnb experiences. So I was like, oh, I should, offer mindfulness sessions there. And then I was preparing for my mindfulness Twitter space that I do usually on Wednesdays and Fridays. And I'm like super excited about that because it's going to be on releasing overwhelm. And I found a new little visualization. And so I always tell y'all, I am my first and foremost best customer. I am so passionate and know the things that I do work, like the nutritional scan and like the mindfulness, because I'm the one that needs it more than anybody else. And it helps me. Also told you guys I went to my acupuncture appointment, release some of that tension. So overall it's good, but from a perspective of like where I was yesterday and everything that's going on, and when I did the other video that talk about, just knowing where your emotional levels are, your mental health, like today was probably like a 5. I was not operating. Last night was even lower. I was just like, when I got that thing, I was just like, I can't believe this. It's just like, I had to go get a snack and I wanted a really particular snack. And I get in this mood, and you got to recognize that about yourself and your patterns. So like one of the patterns that I know has been happening a lot, and I've actually termed it that I have an extrovert hangover when I'm around a bunch of people, like, and or when I come back from traveling. So I kind of expected that. So my mood just goes down, and that's my pattern right now. Am I going to heal through that? Is it going to get better? I don't know yet, but until then, I know that's my pattern. And so I have to do some extra stuff to get out of that. And then I had all this stuff happen, but I'm off work this week, thankfully, staycationing. Have Pioneer School next week. That's going to be awesome and amazing. So I have a lot of good stuff going on. And so I just had to put myself in a state of where I was embracing the suck of how stressful it's going to be to do this Europe trip thingy right now, and feel those emotions and allow them to come through. And then, like I did, acupuncture appointment helped me, doing a mindfulness session recording that helped me, and just work through all of that stuff. So super, super helpful. And then the other thing that's really important to do, like a lot of times we want to measure when it comes to our emotional wellness. I did so good 2 days ago. Today, I was getting all upset. And that's not really how we should measure things. Like, we should measure all progress, right? All progress, physical, emotional, mental, financial, all of that stuff. Like, how was I doing this time last year? And y'all felt like a freaking mess time last year, because I had some stuff that was all brought up at the end of May, very beginning of June. And I needed level 3 trauma healing. I didn't even interact like with a lot of people. I was doing all of June last year. I was doing 2 hours every night of emotional healing because that's how emotionally low overall I had gotten. And then in July, I was finally coming out of it, and I was doing a whole bunch of, ended up doing like a tour of Detroit, and that was really fun and stuff like that. I kind of wanted, like I told you, I kind of want to do that again, but I got food here, so can't spend money on food. But maybe towards the weekend, or maybe even part of next week, I might do it. So last year, I went through probably less and got a lot emotionally lower than I am right now. And I went through a lot, y'all, in May and June. And I posted not too long ago, too, about the shoelace. So I had a shoelace moment with this passport thing. And I wasn't, I was at a 5 like today. I was at a 3 last night when I found out about the passport thing. But from an overall perspective, like, I'm still doing amazing. Like, I'm still doing super good. And I need to congratulate myself for that. And that's what you guys need to do. Congratulate yourself when and then again, if I look back where I was 2 years ago during the summertime, that was probably even lower because I was still just getting used to the new things we were in from being isolated and stuff like that. And that took me a while to get through that. So that's important to do too when it comes to your emotional health. So again, happy Minority Mental Health Month. And as usual, I want to have conversations about mental health. I want to have conversations about my emotional wellness because we need more conversations about it. So I just was going to tell you guys where I was because y'all saw me posting all the things and having fun. And I did all that. And then, pausing and sitting down, I had a little bit of a dip. But it's okay because that's life and that's how things go. And tomorrow is going to be super amazing because I'm so excited already about my emotional wellness Twitter space that I'm doing. If y'all don't follow me on Twitter, it's just sweet_Canela. Follow me on Twitter immediately. If you don't follow me on YouTube, I posted that amazing mindfulness session on there. Just my name, TASHENAGONZALES. Make sure you follow me on YouTube, hit subscribe, turn the notifications on. So I'm going to start my day with mindfulness. I got my client appointment at 2:00. I'm going to bless so many other people with how to be healthy and vigor and wellness. And all that information I put in my stories is available to you all too in a form of an online course that I have. And helping other people is going to make me happy. And blessing other people, which is my purpose and which I do well and which is great, is going to make me feel happy. And I'm going to do a lot of spiritual reading because, again, I have my Pioneer School next week. So I'm going to be filling my mind with all this good spiritual wellness stuff. It's going to be amazing. So today was what it was. We accept it. We feel the emotions. And tomorrow's going to be amazing. All right. So say hi to me in comments. Let me know what city, state, or country you're watching me from as usual. Let me know how you're doing mentally, emotionally, what your wellness level is, and more importantly, what are you going to do to bring it up? All right. Thank you guys for watching me and talk to you soon. Have an amazing evening, guys. Bye.